from the campus of Westfield State University. This is 89.5 FM, WSKB, Westfield. Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by Westfield Bank. For more than 160 years, Westfield Bank has been an important community presence and commercial leader in the Pioneer Valley. With convenient full banking services in Westfield, West Springfield, East Longmeadow, Agawam, Feeding Hills, Springfield, Southwick, as well as Enfield and Granby, Connecticut, visit us on the web at westfieldbank.org.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. 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 We always could spot a friend. Welcome back. And I smile when I think how you must have been. And I know what a scene you were learning in. Was there something that made you come back again? And what could ever lead you? What could ever lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. And I know what a scene you were learning in. Was there something that made you come back again? And what could ever lead you? What could ever lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, we tease him a lot. Welcome back. Welcome back. 'Cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. 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 Welcome back.
Hey, look, I'm on the TV. Hey there. Welcome back, Peter.
Well, thank you.
You're not thrilled to be back, though, are you?
Well, I enjoy the life down there.
All right.
I probably can't afford it, but I enjoy it.
It's hot, though, isn't it?
Doesn't bother me.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't care much for heat. Anyway, that's not how we start the show.
Yes, I know that's how we start the show. You
Let's-
complain about something.
Let's start the show. It is Monday, August 15th. On this day, 860 years ago, construction started on the Cologne Cathedral. It was completed 231 years later.
Well, they take their time.
The Big Dig doesn't look so bad now, does it?
And if you follow the Bobby G and Company show, Lynn O'Brien was there when they laid the first cornerstone.
By accident or on purpose, you're listening to That'll Learn Ya with me, Michael Buster McMahon. Hey, that's me. I am Michael Buster McMahon, and yesterday I invented a new word.
What's that?
I call it plagiarism.
Okay.
Joining me is my pal and producer, Peter Coles. Now, he's just back from Florida, and down there he got the lamest rejection from a girl at a bar. She said she's married to the sea. See, I missed you. Kenny did a great job, but Kenny didn't really laugh at the openings.
Did he know he was supposed to?
I don't. Well, it's supposed to be funny. I mean, there's no thing that, you're supposed to just, anyway, laugh.
Okay.
Today on the show, cool stories about great songs. Plus, if we have time, we'll discuss how the P-51 Mustang impacted the war versus Germany. But we probably won't have time for that.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that'd be a fun one. So relax and remember, if you're going to buy jewelry for Christmas this year, have it engraved with "For My One True Love." That way, you can always reuse it.
Oh, good Lord.
No, but we missed you. Kenny did a great job. Kenny did a fine job. But, I mean, you're the...
He was a fine girl like Wendy?
Yes.
Yes.
But you're the starting quarterback, so it's good to have you back in the lineup.
Gotcha.
Now, we always, unfortunately, a couple hours after we left the air, we found out about Olivia Newton-John. So this is a pretty late tribute, but it would have been tough, had we heard during the show we would have, of course, jammed a little tribute in there in the middle. So we're gonna do 2 songs by Olivia Newton-John, and I can't believe this.
What's that?
How many songs do you think have the title "Magic" in it? Or, not just magic, but anything.
Hundreds?
Yeah, you would think. And this is the only one that went to number 1.
Not the Cars one?
No, that was I went to like number 7, I believe, just off the top of my head. Man, I want to look that up. If I'm right, that's darn impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah,
that'd be darn impressive. I want to look that up. Yeah, so I mean, the closest it went to number 1 in the top 100 in 1980. "Puff the Magic Dragon" by Peter, Paul, and Mary, and "Magic Stick" by 50 Cent. Each went to number 2.
Okay.
Speaking of Puff the Magic Dragon, my fantasy draft's coming up, and I say that because I'm the Carpathian Dragons, and my mascot is a
Puff the Magic Dragon.
Yeah, well, no, he's not magic, but his name is Puff, which is very stereotypical, but he's puffy. He's a very puffy, stuffed animal. So Puff just fits. So I gave him a tougher last name. Do you know what his last name is? Kind of cool.
Hotel or something like that?
Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, I knew it was some kind of weird thing.
Yeah, the Aztec serpent sun god there. So I figured that toughened him up. So Puff Quetzalcoatl is it's a cool name. So yeah, he's been promoted. He's no longer the mascot. He's also the assistant general manager. He's going to be joining me. We're going to have our first in-person draft in like a couple of years. So this is going to be nice. We're going to have it down at the Summers Inn. That's not completely open yet, but we know ownership, so we're going to have it. We're going to sneak in there.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So Olivia Newton-John. She was 73 years old, and of course we knew that she had battled breast cancer for a while, and supposedly went into remission, but I guess it came back and entered her back area, and they just thought it was a sciatic problem, but it turns out it was the cancer, and it's going very, very. She seemed down to earth to me, but you never know about celebrities.
Yeah,
she seemed cool. She was.
You
pretty.
Didn't hear any scandals about her, so
no, just that weird thing that didn't her husband fake his death or something, or
no, that wasn't her.
No, wasn't he disappeared on a boat, and turns out he was still alive or something? Wasn't that her?
I don't think so.
That sounds familiar to me.
I don't know.
You might be right. I might be wrong. Half the time,
we both could be right.
Yeah, we both. Yeah, maybe it was just her brother, right? Yeah. That way we could both be right.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So here's my favorite song from the movie Xanadu. All right, check this out. This is kind of cool.
Oh boy.
Now the movie Xanadu, it wasn't very good. I mean, some people love it, but
you just liked it because she was hot.
Yeah, she was very attractive, and it was unfortunately it's Gene Kelly's last movie. Gene Kelly's pretty cool. This movie, a lot of people don't know this, was a remake. Okay, so first of all, there's this movie called Here Comes Mr. Jordan. Okay, it's about a guy, a musician who was taking, he was taken too soon in life.
Okay.
And or was he a boxer? No, that's right. I think he was a boxer. I haven't seen the movie in a long time. It was remade in the 70s as Heaven Can Wait.
Okay.
And then it was remade again by Chris Rock as Down to Earth.
Yep.
Now, Xanadu is a remake of the Here Comes Mr. Jordan sequel, which was called Down to Earth.
Okay, that's
pretty cool.
That's a little weird.
Yeah, well, and also kind of complicated. And you know what's really cool about Down to Earth? It wasn't as good as the original movie, but it had Rita Hayworth in it.
Jeez.
I like Rita Hayworth. And you know who else did?
Ooh.
Andy Dufresne. That's why he wanted a poster of her in his jail cell to hide his tunnel, because it's Rita Hayworth.
Yeah.
Anyway, here is from Xanadu. Here's Magic, 89.5 WSKB.
Come take my hand. You should know me. I've always been in your mind. You know I will be kind. I'll be guiding you. Building your dream has to start now. There's no other road to take. You won't make a mistake. I'll be guiding you. You have to believe we are magic. Nothing can stand in our way. You have to believe we are magic. Don't let your aim ever stray. And if all your hopes survive, destiny will arrive. I'll bring all your dreams alive for you. I'll bring all your dreams alive for you. From where I stand, you are home free. The planets align so rare. There's promise in the air, and I'm guiding you through every turn. I'll be near you. Come anytime you call. I'll catch you when you fall. I'll be guiding you. You have to believe we are magic. Nothing can stand in our way. You have to believe we are magic. Don't let your aim ever stray. And if all your hopes survive, destiny will arrive. I'll bring all your dreams alive for you. I'll bring all your dreams alive for you. Have to believe we are magic. Nothing can stand in our way. Have to believe we are magic. Don't let your aim ever stray. And if all your hopes survive, destiny will arrive. Bring all your dreams alive for you. Bring all your dreams alive for you.
Support for community radio on WSKB provided by Westfield Electroplating. Employing over 140 skilled platers, painters, and technicians, Westfield Electroplating was founded in 1946 and was the first company in the country to achieve National Aerospace and Defense Contractor Program accreditation, proudly maintaining that status for over a decade. Westfield Electroplating provides over 50 quality finishes to meet your corrosion, cosmetic, or performance needs. On the web at www.westfieldplating.com or 413-568-3716. Westfield Electroplating, putting the finishing touches on technology.
This is Ken Stomsky from Ken's Den on WCPC 15 and 89.5 FM, Tuesdays, 8 to 10.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM WSKB Westfield.
Maybe I hang around here a little more than I should. We both know I got somewhere else to go. But I got something to tell you that I never thought I would. But I believe you really ought to know. I love you. I honestly love you. You don't have to answer. I see it in your eyes. Maybe it was better left unsaid. But this is pure and simple, and you must realize that it's coming from my heart and not my head. I love you. I honestly love you. I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm not trying to make you anything at all. But this feeling doesn't come along every day. And you shouldn't blow the chance when you've got the chance to say, I love you. I love you. I honestly love you. If we both were born in another place and time, this moment might be ending in a kiss. But there you are with yours, and here I am with mine. So I guess we'll just be leaving it at this. I love you. I honestly love you. I honestly love you.
Sad, pretty song. In fact, when Olivia Newton-John first heard the demo, she was just moved. She's like, it's just so simple and honest and pure and sad. And wow, I have to have this. Now, it was co-written by Jeff Berry. And now Jeff Berry, we've played a lot of Jeff Berry songs. He and Ellie Greenwich's ex-wife wrote, pretty much every hit song from the 50s. And in fact, I think we have one later on in the show that they wrote.
Okay.
And so he was writing it with his friend Peter Allen. Peter Allen was trying to come up with a record album, and he had this song, and he wanted to record it. And the two were convinced that, listen, Peter Allen, you're a decent singer, you're decent guy and everything. But let's face it, you are not going to make this into a hit. Olivia Newton-John wants your song. Okay, Olivia Newton-John will make this a hit. And you are going to make a lot of money if you just let Olivia Newton-John do it. And so he was convinced, obviously. And, of course, it was. It was a gigantic hit. It made a lot of money. So there's our two songs for Olivia Newton-John, lost at 73 years old. And I was wrong about the placement of the Cars song Magic, but I think I know why. You might think from that same album, that song went to number 7.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what I was thinking. Drive went to number 12.
How high did Magic go?
Magic went to 12.
Okay.
Drive went to 3.
Gotcha.
So yeah, Magic went to 12, but so I'm taking half credit, okay?
I'm good with it. I'm not worried about it.
All right, because you might think went to number 7, so that's what I was thinking.
I'm not one of those haters.
Not today, you're not.
No, generally, I'm not a hater.
Generally not, yeah. We also lost somebody else. I'm hesitant to say a friend of the show because he's never been on the show, but I think every single week we have played a song that this man has had a part with. And I'm talking Lamont Dozier, part of the Holland Dozier Holland writing team.
Yep.
It doesn't seem like we always play a song that was written by that group.
Yes.
Now, he recorded a few unsuccessful records for various Detroit labels, and didn't work, and he kind of realized it probably wasn't going to go as a singer. So he teamed up with the Holland brothers, and they started writing hits. And boy, did they start writing hits. They started in Motown in 1962. Martha and the Vandellas, they started working with Come and Get These Memories, Heat Wave, and Quicksand. But in 1964, Where Did Our Love Go became the first of 10 number one pop hits that Holland Dozier Holland would write and produce for the Supremes over the next 3 years.
Okay.
I mean, if you didn't live during that period, you kind of, I don't think you're fully aware of how big the Supremes were. 10 number one hits in 3 years.
Yeah, they were huge.
All written by this songwriting team. Lamont Dozier, he was 81. I didn't see the cause of reason for death listed other than he's 81.
Yeah.
I don't know if you need. I remember one time I saw like I don't remember who it was. Somebody died. And it was like 96, but the cause of death was hit by car. I'm like, oh, geez, you made it. You made it all those years, and then I guess the person was disorientated and they just wandered into traffic or something. But yeah, so in that situation, I guess that's was a surprising cause of death. So here's the Supremes, and Where Did Our Love Go? 89.5 WSKB.
Underwriting for WSKB's community radio programming is brought to you in part by R. Levesque Associates. They are offering landscape architecture, civil engineering, environmental permitting, and land surveying. RLA is a second-generation company devoted to excellence in the planning and design of outdoor spaces. On the web at rlaland.com or at 40 School Street in Westfield.
Hi, it's Bob Plass, and I have Wow, It's Tuesday, every Tuesday, 6 to 8. Wow, it's Tuesday.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
I did it!
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM WSKB Westfield.
Places you've been to, you wonder what you're gonna find. So it won't be long before you leave them all far behind. 'Cause it's the new Mother Nature taking over. It's the new splendid lady come to call. It's the new Mother Nature taking over. She's getting us all. She's getting us all.
Just to be clear, we use that song on this air once a month on Tina Gorman's show.
Really?
Yes, for their diabetes spotlight.
Pretty neat. That's the Guess Who.
That introduces our dietitian.
That's a good idea. That's a pretty good idea. Now, Randy Bachman, he's walking down the street with carrying a bunch of records, and he sees these three tough dudes walking right towards him, and he's like, I really hope they don't want these records.
Uh-oh.
You know? He's like, I wonder if there's a way I can just casually cross the street here and get out of these guys' way, because they don't. So suddenly this car pulls up, and this 5-foot woman gets out, and she starts yelling at the lead dude, like, where have you been all day? I'm home taking care of the kids. You haven't taken out the trash. You haven't done anything. You just come down here and you look at the girls. Now, the other two big guys, they just slowly walk away.
I'm backing away from that.
And so, she keeps berating this guy who's now standing by himself. And she's like, get in the car. And
this is what he was thinking at the time.
Yeah. So the guy gets in the car, and then the girl, before she gets in the car, she yells at him and says, "And you're not getting any sugar tonight." And then they pulls away, and and the guy started laughing. He's like, "Woo! All right, that guy looked pretty tough, but he just stood there, and he just got taken down by this little girl." Said no sugar tonight. So
the power of the power.
Yeah, as I say all the time, pay attention. Inspiration's all over, and he pretty much ended up writing the song after that. Are you getting sugar? Are you getting sugar tonight?
No.
No.
I am getting probably beer, but not
okay.
sugar. Yeah.
All right. I hope I get sugar tonight. That'd be kind of cool.
By the way, the second song of this next set. There is a wonderful mix of this song. Can I play it? It's kind of ethereal.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I like it better than the original version.
Is it the slower version of it?
It is a little bit slower, yeah.
Yeah, because I did know for somebody's wedding, I think he did a slower version of it.
Well, this is a mix that somebody did, I think, with his permission.
All right, it's not like a rap mix or anything like
that. No.
Right.
This is like ethereal. It's pretty cool.
All right. Okay.
All right, just letting you know.
All right.
So you don't freak out.
All right, so now Michael McDonald joined the Doobie Brothers. Basically, when and Jeff Skunk Baxter, they were background musicians for Steely Dan, and they joined. And originally, Michael McDonald was going to be a keyboard player and backing vocals, but pretty much when
his voice was so distinctive.
Yeah, when Taking It to the Streets, he stepped into the lead vocals there, and producer Ted Templeman's like, we have our new lead singer.
Yeah,
and he pretty much just
because the harmonies are so good in that band. Mm-hmm. They always have been.
Yep. And Ted Templeman, of course, he was Van Halen's producer, and that's how Michael McDonald ended up co-writing "I'll Wait" because Ted Templeman suggested to Van Halen, like, "Hey, you guys are struggling with this song. Why don't we bring Michael McDonald in here? He's a great writer, and maybe
he is."
So, and Michael McDonald, I think we've said this on the show before. He joked he made more money off of that year. He made more money off of just co-writing half of that song "I'll Wait" than he did on the whole Doobie Brothers album that came out that year, which I don't recall which Doobie Brothers album that was. But here's a pretty cool Doobie Brothers song. It Keeps You Running, 89.5 WSKB.
Support for community radio on WSKB provided by Westfield Electroplating. Employing over 140 skilled platers, painters, and technicians, Westfield Electroplating was founded in 1946 and was the first company in the country to achieve National Aerospace and Defense Contractor Program accreditation, proudly maintaining that status for over a decade. Westfield Electroplating provides over 50 quality finishes to meet your corrosion, cosmetic, or performance needs. On the web at www.westfieldplating.com or 413-568-3716. Westfield Electroplating, putting the finishing touches on technology.
Join me, Tina Gorman, each week from 6 to 8 a.m. for Wake Up Wednesday, when my guests and I discuss health, wellness, and lifestyle reimagined.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM WSKB Westfield.
When people keep repeating it, you'll never fall in love. When everybody keeps retreating, but you can't seem to get enough. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door to your heart. Let my love open the door. When everything feels all over, everybody seems unkind, I'll give you a 4-leaf clover. Take all worry out of your mind. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door to your heart. 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 The only key to your heart, I can stop you falling apart. Try to do your finest way. Come on and give me a chance to say, that's my love. That's my love. Let my love open the door. 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 When tragedy befalls you, don't let it drag you down. Love can't kill your problem. You're so lucky I'm around. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door to your heart. to your heart.
Pete Townsend. Yeah, that was a pretty cool version.
What do you think?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I played that at a wedding before as a slow dance song.
Yeah, and he's that might be the one that he put together. Or you said somebody else did that?
It says E. Cola mix, but
yeah. He did
he
that.
approved that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think he had a part of it because he.
Yeah,
did
let's just say he gave permission for it. I know that because I looked it up.
Right. Yeah, he did it for somebody's wedding.
Yeah.
So
I played it at weddings before. Yeah.
Now the original version of the song, do you remember the band Big Country in the 80s?
Yes, I do.
Yes. So the bass player Tony Butler and the drummer, who I can't think of his name, they were session musicians who did that, and then later they formed the band Big Country.
Yep.
So they took some of their money and invested in themselves. Well, I always thought what was funny about that group was, their name of their band was Big Country.
And their only hit was Big Country.
Big Country from the album
Big Country.
Big Country.
Yeah.
We should play that song. That's the band Big Country and their song Big Country from the album Big Country. So they're not overly creative when it came to. There's a song that we play at work that I can't think of what it is, but they came up with this clever line, and it's not part of the refrain. They just mention it in the song like 3 times. I'm like, all right, you came up with a clever line, cute. Come up with another line. So you don't have to keep or put that line in the chorus. That would work, but maybe I'm nitpicking.
You might be.
Now we went to high school together, as some people know.
Yes.
And we didn't know each other, but we went to the same high school. And
I knew of you.
Yeah, because I was doing like the talent shows and stuff, and you were
lighting and sound.
You were making me look good on the stage.
Yes.
So
still making you look good on stage.
Yes, thank you very much.
How history repeats itself.
Nothing has changed over the decades, and so this guy loved, and I'm right there with it. I loved performing in the town. I'm a introvert. I'm shy, but I do like to go on the stage and strut my feathers. And this guy was somewhat similar because he was doing horribly in school. He hated school. Yeah. He was almost failing, but he knew he had to just keep going because he loved performing in the talent shows. The once-a-year talent show. This was his motivation for the whole year, to keep going to school so he could perform in that talent show, which was his absolute love. And, well, it worked. He had a couple hits. In fact, I named a character in one of my plays after him.
Did you really?
I named, there was a story about a snake, and I named the snake Al Wilson because he had a song called The Snake. So because I thought it was kind of a silly name to name a snake, Al Wilson. But here's his other hit, Show and Tell, 89.5 WSKB.
Till you came into my life. And these are the arms that long to lock you inside every day and every night. Girl, and here is the soul of which you've taken control. Can't you see I'm trying to show love is right? You're anywhere inside. Anywhere inside. And these are the lips that can't help calling your name in the middle of the night. Middle of the night. Oh, and here is the man who needs to know where you stand. Don't you know I've done all I can? So decide.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Barnes & Noble College Bookstore in the Ely Campus Center, offering Westfield State t-shirts, sweatshirts, and gift merchandise, all of your academic needs, and offering textbook materials in new, used, ebook, and rental formats. Available at the bookstore on campus or online at westfieldstate.bncollege.com.
Join us every Thursday morning
from 6 until at least 7:30.
Check out the Bobby G and Company Show
right here on WSKB 89.5
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 at 89.5 FM WSKB Westfield.
So
Where am I?
Be helpful if I did that.
Oh, okay. So the Wilson sisters were a little shocked at the time. Their first record company, Mushrooms, decided without telling them that they were going to release a promo of them, basically implying that they were more than just sisters. They thought that would be a hot way to market them. And when they found out about this, they were absolutely livid that that they came up with this idea and they didn't check with them. They just did it. And pretty much once this thing was found out, they pretty much wrote this song as an angry response to their first record company, which they soon left afterwards, and pretty much wrote most of the words. And Nancy had the angry guitar part written.
It's a badass song.
Yeah, and then something horrible happens, you get a great song out of it. But yeah, they were not the right way to market those. What a show they put on too. If you get the chance to ever see them, they've got so many great rockers, so many great ballads. They're such a great versatile band, and my God, Ann Wilson's voice is just still, boom, just a powerful fastball.
So what do you think about the different set?
Looks kind of artificial. It's cool, I'm not a big change guy,
Okay, I'll put you back.
No, that's okay. I mean, you can bounce back and forth and do what you do.
I'll put you back.
You do what you.
Just trying different things.
Yeah, you and Kenny are both lacking in the backing vocals department and any kind of air banding.
We're technicians, yes.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I'm here to make you look and sound good, and that's about it.
Right, but if you could contribute once in a while, because sometimes I have to do both. Sometimes I attempt to do both, and that's tough to do.
I think you should recruit high school kids when they come back.
I could get like a chorus behind me here.
Yeah, there you go.
I could have Buddy Sorrell's 5-man trio here on stage for real.
Legit, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. So now we talked earlier about Jeff Barry, and here's a song that he did write with his ex-wife, Ellie Greenwich, and of course Phil Spector was able to finagle a writing credit on everything, despite the fact that he didn't really do it. So Ronnie Spector was supposed to do this song, and they're all very hesitant to tell her that you're just not feeling the emotion of the song. Try it again, And after a while, they're like, I don't think this is going to work. And Ronnie, you do all of our hits and everything. So they went to Darlene Love, who was pretty much doing a bunch of backing vocals. She's the backing vocals, Be My Baby, Johnny Angel, Monster Mash, That's Life, The Do Run Run. So pretty much they brought her in. Of course, so she had that Christmas song, Baby Please Come Home, was put together for a holiday compilation of Spector's music. Excuse me. And so they said, you know what, let's just try Darlene Love for this song. And basically it worked out pretty well. It became a pretty big hit for her. And I can't picture anyone else singing it. Here's Wait Till My Bobby Gets Home, 89.5 WSKB.
Underwriting for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield, serving the youth of the Whip City and surrounding communities since 1969. For more information on the Great Futures Club for ages 3 to 5, happening weekdays, and the Club Teen Center for ages 11 and older, weekdays from 6:30 till 8 p.m., go online at bcgwestfield.org or visit the club at 28 West Silver Street. The Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield. Great futures start here.
I'm Mark Auerbach. Join me every Friday at 8 a.m. for Arts Beat, where you'll meet interesting actors, directors, designers, and musicians here in Western New England.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 at 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
Simon and Garfunkel. About a month ago, we played the Minions version of that song. I like them. I think you either love them or hate them, right? Is this the Minions version you're playing?
Yes, it is. I keep everything. I'm a digital pack rat. It's gonna make Cecilia hit again. Everybody knows it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They don't have to sing the lyrics.
Right, and you can't, you can't. I guess you can learn how to speak the Minions language. My daughter and I were talking about maybe doing it just to annoy the wife.
Like Klingon?
Yeah, but I mean, it's probably,
there's a Klingon dictionary out there.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's dedication to. I think the Minions, you either love them or hate them. I
love them.
Yeah,
I find they're just fun entertainment.
Yep, I like.
The geese are leaving.
Oh, see ya, geese. Maybe
they
don't
up on the football field.
They probably don't like the Minions. Maybe. They left. Now Simon and Garfunkel, "Making Love in the Afternoon" was probably a little risque lyric at the time. In fact,
racy.
People told Paul Simon, Vietnam veterans returning, were surprised. They one of them said, basically when we came back, me and my buddies, we heard that song, and to us it reflected the changing times in America. Just that little time that we were gone, that a lyric like that made it to the radio without any kind of
Sure.
And I wonder what they think of today's music.
Well,
we always, every single week, we play a song from a Massachusetts artist. So it's that time of the show. This song was inspired by the 1992 Los Angeles riots. And the bass drum that you hear, prominently, towards the end of the song, boom, boom, boom. It was actually the bass drum that Steven Tyler stole from his high school. That's a tough thing to steal.
Bass drum?
Yeah. I played bass drum in high school. That's not an easy thing to lug around. Pretty big. I mean, I guess you could attempt to roll it, but it's not like you can go in and just put something in your coat and walk out the door with it.
Do you know they found the original van that Aerosmith played in back in the 60s?
Yeah, I think
it was restored.
Yeah, I think you brought that up a while back ago.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
I remember seeing pictures of it in their autobiography, Walk This Way.
I think it was Aerosmith who turned down when they saw the chartered plane that they were supposed to fly. They said, "There's no way we're getting in on that."
And there was a rickety plane or something.
Yeah,
like that.
that was the plane that took out Leonard Skinner. So
yeah, I remember that.
Yep. So it could have been Aerosmith that. Aerosmith should have told all the bands, don't fly this airline.
Well, there wasn't social media back then.
No, but still, call them on the phone. Anyway, so here is Aerosmith and "Lived on the Edge," 89.5 WSKB.
There's something wrong with the world today. I don't know what it is. Something's wrong with our eyes. We're seeing things in a different way, and God knows it ain't his. It sure ain't no surprise. We're living on the edge. Today, the light bulb
Support for community radio on WSKB is provided by Betts Plumbing and Heating Supply Company, an independent, family-owned wholesaler serving Westfield for over 50 years, specializing in plumbing, heating, and industrial piping supplies. On the web at bettsplumbing.com or at 14 Coleman Avenue in Westfield.
Hi, this is Harry Rock, host of Rock on Westfield every fourth Wednesday at 8 a.m. Tune in for my view of this place I call home.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM WSKB Westfield.
Morning's just a moment away, and I'm without you once again. You laughed at me. You said you never needed me. I wonder if you need me now. We play the games that people play. We made mistakes along the way. Somehow I know deep in my heart remembering the pain, if I must say, it's deep in my mind and locked away. But then most of all, I do love you. Still, those memories, times I'm sure we'll never forget. Those feelings we can't put aside. For what we had, sometimes I try to understand, but it's so heavy on my mind. So many dreams that flew away, so many words we didn't say to people lost in a storm. Where did we go? Where'd we go? We lost what we both had found. You know we let each other down. But then most of all, I do love you. Still, mistakes along the way. Somehow I know deep in my heart you needed me, 'cause I needed you so desperately. We were too blind to see. But then most of all, I do love you. Still.
The Commodores. I personally, I think it's a travesty when radio stations don't play the full version of that song. It's just so beautiful, the full version. Thank you for playing the real version of the song, The Commodores. Now, Lionel Richie wrote that song. He was he was visited by a friend, and pretty much all night they had talked. And his friend decided that he was getting a divorce, and he loved her, but he realized that it wasn't going to work out. And the two of them, just the friend and the wife, decided that it was better to divorce and stay friends than stay married and end up hating each other. And Lionel Richie was just overcome by this long conversation with his friend that he immediately pictured being in that situation and wrote that song. And I don't know what the original situation is, but I'm guessing that he might have nailed it.
Yeah.
Because what absolutely a beautiful song. So yeah, thank you for playing the full version of that. Now, the group Full Force, they were kind of a writing and producing team that helped out some of the other groups. They found Lisa. Basically, she was just working in a clothing store, and they thought she could be a star, and pretty much they helped Lisa and Colt Jam become a hit. So basically they were inspired by Mary Wells' two songs, You Beat Me to the Punch and Two Lovers, and they came up with this song. They said, no, we didn't steal any riffs or anything, but we were inspired by those two songs. And if you listen closely, he's like, you might be able to catch why we were inspired by it. But yeah, it turned out to be a pretty big hit. Here's Lost in Emotion, 89.5 WSKB.
Hit the beat now. Sarah, baby, whatever will be. Sarah, between you and me. Just how true are the rumors I am hearing about this crush you have on me? Baby, I'm blind 'cause I just don't see it, but I wanna believe what they say. que sera. Baby, whatever will be. Que sera, que sera. I hope you know.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Dunkin' Donut Shops of Westfield and the Sardinia family. It's nice to know that even as the world changes, Dunkin' Coffee remains the same at 7 convenient locations throughout Westfield.
Listen to me, Michael Buster McMahon, Mondays 8 to 10 a.m. to learn the stories behind your favorite songs. Or don't. I'm not the boss of you.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
When you make love, do you look in your mirror? Who do you think of? Does he look like me? Do you tell lies
Def Leppard. And the genius of Mutt Lange, the producer, he brought to them this country song. And the band was like, well, why are you playing this for us? He's like, I think this could be a hit. And they're like, what are you talking about? We're not a country band. He's like, no. You got to hear, don't listen to the song. Hear what it could be. I'm telling you, you add some power guitars to this thing. You add some like R&B style backing vocals. This could work. So the band was a little skeptical, but as it was coming together, they're like, maybe this song has potential. And Mutt Lange goes, hey, how's that song coming that you're writing on called Love Bites? And I'm like, well, it's kind of stalled. He's like, I think Love Bites would be a great title for this song. Let's take the title from that song, stick it on this one, and rework that. And that song eventually, the other song eventually did get finished. They renamed it I Want to Be Your Hero. But so this all came together, and of course it was a great song, and it was a hit for Def Leppard.
Mhm.
And part of the genius of Mutt Lange, he could see things that
Wasn't great in marriages, but wonderful in music producing.
I'm maybe Shania Twain isn't pleasant to be around. Maybe
She seems like it.
She seems like it. She seems very nice.
She seems very
nice
down to earth, but
down to earth.
I think he's more high maintenance.
He might be.
I think he got the rock star lifestyle.
But what's great about that is, of course, he cheated on her with her best friend. So consoling each other, Shania Twain and the best friend's husband
ended up getting married.
They got married.
There you go.
It's in that, and they're still married today. So
wife swap.
Yeah, kind of. But although I don't think Lange stayed with the other girl, so she got the the better end of that trade,
deal, yeah.
I guess. But we played a song. I can't think of her name by his first wife. Remember about a year ago we played Mutt Lange's first wife. She had a hit, like she's a one-hit wonder.
No,
I can't think of her name, but it'll hit me.
I
later.
believe you.
Thank you. This is the problem being a 52 is like sometimes you can't draw all that information as quickly. But on my ride home, that's when it'll hit me. I'm like,
aha!
Yeah, that's what it was.
Post it on Facebook later.
So now the assistant to Beatle manager Brian Epstein was visiting Paul McCartney in his house, and he was just like, I'm just really, I'm just blown away about how much of a great songwriter you are. He said, how do you come up with the ideas? And he's like, it's all around. Come here, let's set the piano. He's like, all right, we're gonna play the piano, and I'm just gonna call out some words, okay? And you just say, the opposite of them, or I was black, white,
Yep.
Night, day, hello, goodbye. And he's like, this is pretty much, this is an exercise that you can do, and boom. And he put together the basis of this song. And afterwards, the assistant was just so amazed. But then he's like, did he really do that? Did he really just come up with that just there? Or was this already in his mind? And he just reworked it in front of me. Because that's pretty
Could have
amazing.
been a little bit of both.
Either way, whatever works. Here is the Beatles and Hello, Goodbye, 89.5 WSKB.
WSKB is brought to you in part by Rockies. Over 30 convenient locations throughout Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Connecticut, and Florida. One of the nation's largest ACE dealers. Expertise and great product selection in paint, hardware, lawn and garden. That's Rockies. Rock solid service since 1926. On the web at rockies.com.
I'm Mark Auerbach. Join me every Friday at 8 a.m. for ArtSpeak, where you'll meet interesting actors, directors, designers, and musicians here in Western New England.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM WSKB Westfield.
Not very happy that it took the Eagles 3 years to follow up their massive, successful Hotel California. They kept nagging them, and they're like, hey, these things take time. And, of course, the band was just absolutely fighting left and right with each other. And basically they said, you know what, this album was not to be taken seriously. It was a lot of cynical, but the humor is so dry in songs like this that you won't get it. But that could be just Don Henley trying to, remind everybody that he's smarter than everybody
Well,
else.
I know this song will land you in Facebook jails or in YouTube jails. So,
yeah, that's true. Like
any Eagles song will land you in
Beatles
YouTube
too.
jail.
It doesn't Beatles.
I think some of their songs they've negotiated rights with YouTube now.
Yeah, Eagles. Yeah.
We'll definitely land you in YouTube jail.
So we have somebody listening, a friend of the show, a friend of ours. She did a radio. Well, she did a couple radio plays with us.
This is Cock and Locker.
There you go, Sue.
I use that drop every so often.
Yep. Yes, we do.
It is a instant classic.
Yep. Sue was great in those plays. She was the murder victim, and lots of people had reasons to bump her off. But,
yeah.
She was an accidental killing. So, and a nice little twist. That was a fun evening. And,
yeah, it was.
Yep. And of course, she did the.
Every so often, I roll it out and play it.
Yeah.
On the air, just if I need a filler or something.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Right, let me know next time you do that.
Okay.
Well, speaking of Don Henley, we're going to. This is a request. We're going to kind of put him back to back. This is one of his solo hits. Now, when he had his solo album there, his second.
Was this from Miami Vice?
It might have appeared on the show.
Yeah.
So this was his second solo album, and he got Don Kochmar to produce it and write some songs on it. And this was, I believe, the only one on the album that Kochmar wrote the whole thing himself. And people said, people have tried to analyze the lyrics, what exactly it means and everything. And Kochmar was like, don't overthink it. It just kind of came out kind of quickly. Subconsciously, I'm sure I had some thoughts on it, but, don't overanalyze it. It's really nothing. But what I think is interesting, of course, as we know that the Eagles were fighting, Glenn Frey had the song, "The Heat Is On," or was it "You Belong to Say the"? No, it was "The Heat Is On." Yeah. He had the line, "It's can you feel it? It's out on the street." And at the end of this song, it's baby, she can't feel the heat coming off the street. So I always wondered, was that an answer line to Glenn Frey?
Probably.
She can't feel the heat coming off the street. It's too big of a coincidence for it not to be an answer line to the Glenn Frey song.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Doing backing vocals, you can listen to her. It's Patti Smythe from Scandal. That's why many years later, you didn't hear that songs were coming out when, the song, Patti Smythe's solo song there, Sometimes Love Is Not Enough. I'm like, oh my gosh, Patti Smythe has a song. And then you hear Don Henley doing the answer verses in the song. And I'm like, he's just returning the favor for her work on this album, Sunset Grill, and All She Wants to Do Is Dance. Here is Don Henley, 89.5 WSKB.
Prisoners and putting them in a pen, and all she wants to do is dance, dance. Rebels been rebels since I don't know when, and all she wants to do is dance. Molotov cocktail, the local drink, and all she wants to do is dance, dance, and mix them up right in the kitchen sink, and all she wants to do is dance. Crazy people walking around with blood in their eyes, and all she wants to do is dance, dance, dance. Wild eyed pistol wavers who ain't afraid to die, and all she wants to do is dance and make romance. She can't feel the heat coming off the street. She wants to party. She wants to get down. All she wants to do is dance.
she wants to do is dance, dance. They still can sell the army all the drugs that they can do. And all she wants to do is, all she wants to do is dance and make romance. Well, we barely made the airport for the last plane out. As we taxied down the runway, I could hear the people shout. They said, "Don't come back here, Yankee." But if I ever do, I'll bring more money. 'Cause all she wants to do is dance and make romance. Never mind the heat coming off the street. She wants to party. She wants to get down. All she wants to do is, all she wants to do is dance and make romance. All she wants to do is dance.
89.5 WSKB.
First, when there's nothing but a slow glowing dream that your fear seems to hide deep inside your mind. All alone I have cried silent tears full of pride in a world made of steel, made of stone. Where I hear the music, close my eyes, feel the rhythm, wrap around, take a hold of my heart. What a feeling
Well, it was a well-kept secret that Jennifer Beals did not actually do the dancing in that movie. That was body double Maureen Jahan. My question about that is, it's not like Jennifer Beals was like a Sandra Bullock type big star. I mean, you could have easily found a dancer who could act, couldn't you? I mean, it's not like, it's this big actress has
but I mean, she was the right person for the role, and
I think you could have looked a little harder to find a somebody who could actually, dance the part and act the part.
She had the look.
Again, look harder. I mean, I think Jennifer Beals did a great part in that. I think she did. She was in a show called The Chicago Code that I liked. I think but I mean, she wasn't this huge star actress that you had to hide that talent. But anyway, Irene Cara, who should have had more hits because what a voice. Absolutely. We got to go. I can't believe this. We got to get out of here. I am Michael Buster McMahon. Drink your milk. Look both ways before crossing the street. And never, ever give up your dreams. That's my pal and producer in there, Peter Cole. Say goodbye, Peter.
Goodbye, Peter.
We always like to end with something kind of fun. And this song has appeared at the end of the show numerous times because I absolutely love it. And that's not actually Artie Johnson doing the old man voice in it. It's just someone doing an imitation of Artie Johnson. Here is the Pipkins and Gimme That Thing. 89.5 WSKB.
That's right, I'm sad and blue, 'cause I can't do the boogaloo. I'm lost, can't do my thing, and that's why I sing. Gimme that thing.